Hello, my name is Robert Miller, and this is session 2 practices of the imperative crisis, third program in the Butterfly Effect series. Drive. We end it with the fact that you're probably, almost certainly, a shark with this internal drive that drove you to be as successful as you are. And now you've got to own the cost to everybody around you. The image on the cover art for session 2 is the ugliest bridge I could find. There's nothing pretty about this bridge. You're getting used to all these pretty, natural, wonderful architectural bridges, and then I show you this highway bridge. And then not only do I show you the highway bridge, I show you the underneath, the underbelly of the highway bridge. Sure, it's really effective. It gets a lot of cars across the river real fast, but I show you the underbelly. And that's what I did in session 1 of the imperative crisis. And I got into your depth. You are not just an arrogant asshole who doesn't care about people, or we would never have met. And you certainly wouldn't have spent 2 years with me. You didn't get this far because you're an arrogant asshole. Yeah, you've got this drive that gives you off vibes of sharkiness, but you actually care. You want your life to have meaning, not just success. You care. You want to have, you did all this work. Of course you care. And now get you way out of your depth, because I want you to look at all the people around you who have paid for it. And if you've done any work at all, and you've gotten this far, you've not done the homework, and you reach with awe and you wonder, why did they pay for that? They don't have my drive. Why did they go along? Why does my wife pay for my ambition? Why does my son pay for it? Why does my family? I left Ireland because of my drive. I left a lot of people in Germany. I left a lot of people in different parts of America because of my drive. And I left them behind. They don't get me anymore. You get me. And I left them behind. And that's the ugly underbelly of drive, is other people pay for you. You got to own that. Don't fix it. Don't try to say, okay, I pay you back. You got to own it and say thank you, but not just thank you. You got to challenge what you've done with your life. And here's where meaning really takes wing as a butterfly. When you challenge your success and ask the question, was it worth it for them? How much they sacrificed? Not was it worth it for me? Because it was. I'm ambitious and I got what I wanted, and I still want more. And so I'm still ambitious and I'm still hungry. So it's worth it for me, no matter what the cost. Was it worth it for them? Was my success worth it, the cost they paid to where I arrived? If you want to have meaning in life, you got to look at the ugly underbelly of your drive, your ambition, and ask those closest to you and care about those around you. Hey, what did it cost you? And it shouldn't be hard for you to figure that out. If you just take a minute and ponder the underbelly of drive, of success and ambition. There are a lot of people around you who have paid for this. There are a lot of bodies piled behind you. You walk right over the top of, no matter how nice you are, no matter how noble you are. I was a missionary. I left a lot of people behind to go to the next thing. I once had a corporate mentor, very senior in a Fortune 50 company. She said to me, wow, you're like a corporate executive. I go, what way? Because I'd left a nonprofit and moved on to this. She goes, you can just leave people behind and be perfectly fine and compartmentalize. And I go, well, I was a missionary and a minister. You have to do that. You have to leave people behind. The underbelly and the imperative of owning who you are is a lot of people paid for that. And they're not you. Have wonder about that. It is an extraordinary thing they care about you so much they paid for it. It's an extraordinary thing they're still in your life. Some of them aren't, and you just got to have wonder that this was worth it. And you wouldn't do it differently. I won't do it differently. What I have done, I will do again. I would do it again. It's worth it, even though they have to pay for it. And I am in wonder that they paid for this. It is an imperative I want that. Thank you very much.